let's go here. I needed to. I'm still that person. I've worn many hats. I'm always the person, prioritize what's important. If I don't know, I go to my supervisor. Okay. Just hold on. But still, I asked your father 5 times, where do I send my rent? I never get an answer. And then he tells me it's not his responsibility to pick up the rent. Your father-in-law is a dick. Well, I'll probably be okay. I wouldn't worry too much. I feel I'll be okay. But I still got to come up with rent for December, so it seems like all I do is pay rent. Better things are coming. Thank you and love you. Uh, Clue no. Like, this girl works hard. She's climbed mountains since she's been here. Jill, you know what to say. All right. Profile. Let's go to. Yes, I know. I'm a complete professional naughty. I know you need to tell me this, but I'm not good at people telling me what I know. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm doing the accounting right now. I have QuickBooks experience too. I've worked in almost every department of a corporation. I really know how to talk to people. Right? I've worn many hats in my life. If I gotta go ship boxes, I do. If I gotta set up computers, I do. If I gotta put coursework together, I do. I Oh, yeah, yeah. No, we just do it again. I don't understand why. I'm assuming you're a big girl and can handle your business. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me tell you something about your father-in-law. I haven't had this place. The former tenant took out all the screens and threw them away. The place became infested with recluse. Also, because the window in Will's apartment. Could make trouble through. That's not what I fucking want. I want to live in peace. I want to say, hey, my oven's broken, come fix it. Which he won't. He tells me to go buy a thermometer and put it. That's not my job. I'm not a service technician, and I'm certainly not putting some kind of temperature thing, something in there that could explode or blah, blah, blah. I know nothing about that. No, thank you. I know nothing about that, and nor do I want to. That's not my job. It's your father-in-law's job to make sure I have a good working stove, which I don't. I asked him to get this fixed by Thanksgiving because I have people coming over for dinner. And he just doesn't fucking give a fuck. Secondly, I don't want to fight with anybody, but he seems to think I'm stupid. He just treats me like I'm stupid. I'm an accountant. I've worked in contracts. I've worked in purchasing. I've worked for the government. I am not a dumb woman. I've asked him 4 or 5 times. Please send me information on how I can get my rent paid without you having to come to the house. Because he told me picking up rent checks wasn't his responsibility. Like, what the fuck? Whose responsibility is it? If you don't provide me with information on where to send it, then what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know where my lease is. Yes, it's important, but I just can't do it all the time. By the time I get home, I'm wiped. Alright, where am I going? Pisces only. Let it go. Oh, you burn me up. I could go on about your father-in-law for hours. I don't know what's wrong with your father-in-law. He tells me to get help. I tell him the driveway is pitch black. We need a light out in the side driveway. He tells me snow removal is not his problem. I'm not sure what having to do, like, there's no way in hell I could ever get all the ice off of that whole driveway. I mean, nobody can, unless you want me to dig up all the rocks. But I'm not doing that with my back. It could paralyze me, which is a liability for you. If I fall in the dark on the ice, it's a liability for you. He just doesn't seem to understand that. I'm hoping as an accountant, you do understand insurance and liability violations. My stove's not working. He tells me to go get a thermometer and check the temperature. Then he says he'll get one, right? Then he makes me take an hour and a half of work to get screens on my windows, which still aren't installed after 4 months. This place was covered in cigarette smoke, and he refuses to do anything about it, and he keeps fucking denying it. Everybody that walks in here complains about it. I got sick 3 times because of it. And he just wants to deny, 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 deny. That's not how you run a business. You take care of what's wrong and you fix it. Because when someone intelligent like me comes along, I'm going to make a fuss if you're going to treat me badly. All right. We're just going to... oh. That's a new one. That's a new one. I've lived on this earth since... I mark them rent and you divide them. If I paid rent and marked it rent for a certain month, that's where I wanted it to go. I kept back rent. So it took your father-in-law law 2 weeks to get that to me. He says I'm abusive, but he treats me like a dumb idiot and ignores my requests for work to be done. The former tenant threw all the screens out. Hence the recluse invasion. Hence the recluse invasion. It's hotter than hell down here. I don't turn on my heat. And I keep a window. Because when the heat runs upstairs, I roast. He fluffs me off. And trust me, And trust me, I am normally a woman who complains about the cold. It is not cold down here. Still no response from him. Still no response from him. Still no response from him. So look, your father-in-law, and it tells me I'm stalling. And tells me I'm stalling. I think he's got that backwards. I think he got that backwards. I think he got that backwards. Still no response for him. So where do I send it? So where do I send it? All right. Will asked for the window that was broken to be fixed. To be fixed. It's never been fixed. The neighbor sleeps on the floor. Hence, more recluses. Recluse is, don't you just love spiders that bite? He's never provided it. He's never provided it. That's a new one. So where do I send it? No directions on how to pay. Right? And he wants to tell me I'm crazy, right? 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 I work in accounting. This is too cold, right? Do you like spiders that bite? Do you want to live here? My stove's broken. My stove is not working. He refuses to address it. Does he not understand? He is in huge landlord, tenant violations. I have company coming for Thanksgiving, and my stove doesn't work. He tells me I need help. Complete narcissism. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've worked in contracts, property management, construction, owned a home remodeling business, worked for the government, etc. What is it going to take to get him to get off his ass and take care of what's right? I don't ask for a lot. But when I do ask, I don't expect to get treated like I'm retarded and blown off. Right? All this crap is just making me contentious. All of this crap is making me contentious. I am writing you because I hope you have some common sense and can talk to your father-in-law. Also, the driveway is pitch black at night with no moon. I asked if we could have he tells me snow and ice removal are my responsibility. Are you fucking kidding me? Right? What the hell? What does one have to do with the other? If I fall or someone else falls, you can get sued. It's a liability. It's a liability. Someone, you need to know this. This is your, you need to know this. You need to know this. It's your husband's property. Property. I could go to the city and cause great harm. I don't want to do that. I just want you to right. So it took your father 2 weeks to give that to me. And let me speak. He says I'm but he treats me like a dummy because and tells me I'm stalling. I asked him 4 times. To get me that paperwork, or to have you speak to me. I think he got that backwards. Oh, it's your father who's wrong. Your father-in-law is wrong in this case, and I'm sorry. Don't. Maybe we don't complain. Complain. It's complete narcissism. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or your husband. Or your husband. Or your husband. Also, the driveway is pitch black at night with no moon. Really? Really? My responsibility. Like, since when? What does one have to do with the other? I don't want to do that. I could go to the city and cause great harm. I don't want to do that. I just want you to do what's right and what's right. So tell me where to send my rent, please. Please tell me where to send my rent. And I am not paying a late charge. I took an hour and a half off of work that is not my responsibility. That is not my responsibility. I think I have been patient enough. Thank you. I'm not paying a late charge. Why should I lose work? Why should I lose work? I've already lost work this month with the flu, and I just got T-boned and have no heat in my car. And no heat in my car. If I don't go to work, I'm on the street. That's not what I want. Just what is right. Whatever. I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. I type all day. I don't care if my email is proper. Your oven's not working. Took an hour and a half for 17 2-minute brownie mix to cook. Took an hour and a half. He just fires me up, Mackenzie. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is about your father-in-law, but he just, this rage just comes up inside of me with him. He just, I don't want to go on. I'm just going to let it go. Let it, Jesus, just let it go. He tells me I'm crazy to get some help. He's the one that needs some help or some education. Something. Did anyone mail shop in your box today? Hey Aubrey, I wanted to apologize for my behavior a couple weeks ago. I was having a bad day and I'm having a lot of issues with Kim. And I just kind of snapped at you. I didn't get a chance to apologize because I had the flu and then a lot of other stuff going on in my life. But besides that, any chance did you get any of my mail in your box today? I'm really looking for a letter from Greeley. It should have been here by now. And if we ever have any issues, let's deal with them together and not deal with Kim, please. He's told me everybody complains about me, which I don't believe. The only one I had issues with was Will, because of the drugs and because he left food all over the backyard. I don't need any fire fueled with him. My oven's not working, he won't fix it. I have no screens in the house, he won't fix it. I just don't know what to do with him. But I'm about fed up. He won't fix it. I'm just tired of it. I'm about fed up. 6 o'clock, 10:06. It's a little cold in here tonight. Oh, there we got the video up. He just fluffs me off. Tells me I need to go buy a thermometer and stick it in the stove. I'm like, no, I'm not a service tech. I'm not sticking any kind of device in that oven and turning it on. All right.